And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me. Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26. Hi, hello, and welcome again, everyone, to another unscripted episode of Natural Juan. And when I say unscripted, that means be prepared if I make a lot of mistakes on this one. Anyway, you're probably wondering about the opening spiel that I made for this particular video. Well, today I'm going to discuss a really big pet peeve of mine, which is idolatry. And I didn't come to this decision lightly, and for all of you who are familiar with my usual fare, my usual videos about tabletop RPGs, books, and anime, this isn't one of them. This is more of a rant video. There's a rant video like all the others I've made recently, and it's up to you guys whether you like it or not, if you want to listen or not, but be warned that this isn't like my usual videos, and it will be kind of preachy. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bash you over the head with a Bible or anything like that. I read the Bible verse at the start of this to just show you guys that, yeah, I'm a Christian and all that, and this is the kind of thing that I really do hate. I don't hate the people, okay? It's up to them what they want, what they do, more power to them and all that, but it's time to have it out now. And sadly, it's obvious to me that there's something really wrong, especially with society here in the Philippines when it comes to idolatry. So let me get this across. Now, before you accuse me of anything, I will say that it's okay to be a fan of anything. It's okay to be part of a fandom. If you like the NBA, you like guys like LeBron James, or the late Kobe Bryant, if you're fans of them, that's fine. I got no problem with that. And in regards to politics, it's also up to you what you like in politics. Whether you're for a certain political group or another, that's not really any of my business. That's your business. So I have no say in that, okay? But now I'm gonna have to talk about idolatry. This is when something becomes too important that you forget everything else. I tend to interpret that Bible verse I started with as something about idolatry, in that there were things in the world back then that people valued more than the things that really were important, like their families, for example, or the friends that helped them. So, going back to the Bible, that Bible verse, okay, I'm gonna try not to be too heavy-handed with it, but like it says here, it will visit the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me. Sounds heavy-handed, right? Like, even the kids are affected. But I've seen too many times how idolatry affects a family and how it really ruins them. I'll give you an example here in the Philippines. So, cockfighting is a big industry here. I know you guys with slightly dirty minds are gonna start thinking, ooh, cockfighting. But yeah, they really care about these chicken combat arenas. Even if it sounds silly. Yeah, I know it sounds silly, but there are people here in the Philippines who care so much about it that they care more about their chickens than their actual children. And it's true. As a school teacher, I've seen this time and time again. And it's sad. It's sad to see that the father, or maybe even the spends more money on accessories for their chickens and nutritious food and all that crap. They spend it all on their chickens and not the kids. It's very sad to see that. And then going into politics, I'm not going to name any politics because, first of all, I'm Filipino. Maybe you guys in the West, you have another set of politicians that you care about. But then sometimes people become all about politics. They, instead of recognizing the other side as individuals or people with differing opinions, they care more about the politics. Like, if they're with this side of people that is not your side, then they are automatically enemies. See how evil that is? Because, some of these other people, maybe they have their reasons for supporting that other side. Maybe they think, well, your politician or your preferred politician doesn't give any benefits to me and the people around me, so I'm not going to vote for them. Maybe it's simple as that, but then people turn it into something else. They do, I don't know, they turn it into a sorry about that. They turn it into a war, and it's just seeing this kind of division among people. It's weird and it's scary. What happened to rational thinking? What happened to people who could just recognize the other guy as having a different opinion or a different perspective? That has all gone down the drain now that people have become very extreme with their politics. Me, I just laugh at the politicians of the Philippines. I think they're silly. I really think it's stupid. All of it is. I don't for one moment buy anything the politicians have to say because it's honest. Frankly, I don't believe it. I honestly don't. They're like that suitor who promises a girl everything at the beginning of courtship, but then when he's finally, the husband, then you see the ugly side. That's exactly how I see it all. So, yeah. And nowadays you got new, thanks to stuff like Twitter and Instagram, people can reach a bigger audience. And there are always those people who see these celebrities as the end all be all, that they're everything, and they forget the little things, like, or the little but very important things like their families and stuff. They care more about these celebrities than they do themselves and their loved ones. And again, I'll say it's okay to be a fan. It's okay to like a certain group or individual. Hell, I'm a big Warhammer 40,000 fan. People can see that on my Facebook alone. You see, and my Instagram, all you really see there is Warhammer 40,000 memes. And yeah, I'm really that crazy about that particular franchise. But I don't want it to get in the way of the things that are important. Like my family, what's left of them anyway, the few friends I do have, and my responsibilities at work. And I hope this reached you guys, and I hope at least you guys understand what I'm talking about. That there are things that are more important than our fandoms, that there are more important things than celebrities. Because after all, you have to think, celebrities have a life of their own. They probably, well, you could get them to care about you, but do you really want that? Do you want to get in the way of their personal lives? I, for one, don't want to. I just want the creators of Warhammer 40,000 to do whatever they want. I don't want to get in there. I don't want to get in the way of what they do. I just want to make videos, engage in my hobbies, play games, play Warhammer 40k roleplay when I can, that kind of thing. Let them have a personal life, and let yourself have a personal life too. Your life does not have to revolve around other people. It should revolve around you. And the nearest things to you should be your family and your friends. So that's it for this episode of Natural One. I hope that you guys understand my message and not think that I'm just another Bible thumper out there. Okay? So see you all in the next video.